I gotta get away sometimes. Oh yeah, I got to get away.
Hi everyone, I'm Backpacking Matt, and today we are in Bali. Right now we're in Ubud, set amongst rice fields. There's a couple rivers, and as you can see behind me, it's absolutely stunning. I've hired a scooter, and today we're going to be exploring this area on a scooter. Not sure what we're going to see. We're going to go to a monkey forest, and then I think we'll head all the way up north, and we'll head to Lovina. Let's see where today takes us.
Gotta get away sometimes.
We are in the sacred monkey forest, just outside of Ubud. It's home to the long-tailed macaw, which is found throughout Southeast Asia. Walking around now, there's just dozens of them, home to like 340. It's pretty fascinating, to be honest. Not many monkeys in Iowa, and I've never seen one outside of a zoo. But this is just a city park, basically. They've all kind of circled me because people around me are feeding them, and there are literally heaps. There's a wee one right there. It's slightly frightening because they're wild animals, and you don't know how they're going to react, but there comes another one.
Okay, one for this one.
They're just everywhere. I've shot a couple of the baby ones, and I think from what I understand they're about a month old, but this one here is actually feeding from mother, and it's got to be very little. Oh, there. Where he goes, she goes, they go. Monkeys actually represent an interesting part of the Balinese culture. Most of the island, the majority of the island is Hindu. The monkeys represent both positive and actually negative forces as well. So in the positive sense, they're often found in forested areas, as I said, outside of temples, and they're known to keep away evil spirits from the temples. Whereas the negative forces that they would represent would be raiding rice fields, for instance, and stealing the rice from the rice fields, or for that matter, raiding souvenir shops and stealing things from the souvenir shops.
Gotta get away sometimes.
So we're on our way out of Ubud, and before you ask, yes, my helmet is pink. It's the only one they had available. Unfortunately, it's clouded up, and I think it might rain, but that's alright. It's always shocking how quickly you can leave even a place like Ubud, which is busy, full of traffic, and within literally 5 minutes, you're on a small little road lined with the occasional shop where people sell everything. So we just stopped at a little roadside stand. The streets will be lined with them, and they sell everything that you'd possibly need, I suppose, including petrol. And I just got a fill-up. So one thing you have to expect anywhere in Bali is hawkers. They're going to try and sell you whatever it is they're selling. You can be polite and tell them no, thank you. But sometimes you just have to walk away. I simply want to get a view of this. I haven't been terribly impressed with the street food in Bali, but this was one stop I couldn't pass up.
Butter and spicy?
Yes, both, butter and spicy. Yes, please. I couldn't pass up the sweet corn. Perfectly placed right alongside the road. So we've actually been slowly going up since we left Ubud, and it's the first time since I've arrived in Southeast Asia that I'm actually cold. It's kind of a great feeling. So behind me you have Lake Batur. Unfortunately, with the weather, the view is a bit crap, but I imagine it'd be spectacular up here on a clear day. So I've said Bali is a very spiritual country, and I'm not quite sure what that was, something to do with Balinese Hinduism, but I've just been blessed for 10,000. So I'm just thinking about how cool that just was. Like, I just happened to pull over to check the GPS on my phone to see where I was at, and she walked up to me and asked if she could put that box of an offer in on my scooter, and I said yes, and I figured she'd do that. She put the box in the scooter and then put water on it and said a prayer, and then she did the same to me. If you saw her, she put something in my helmet, which was a little flower. Yeah, it's just really cool. It's things like that that you just walk into when you're traveling and you never expect. Anyway, I'll need the blessing. As I looked at my GPS, I found out I'm a lot further away from Lovina than I thought. And it's getting cold as it's getting darker, and I'm still quite high up, so we'll see where the next hour takes me.
Gotta get away sometimes. Oh yeah.
So I made it to Lovina last night, and I met some locals at the bar, and they've taken me to a traditional Bali cockfight where men from all around raise roosters specifically to get them big, strong, and they fight them.
Oh yeah. I got to get away. I gotta slip away.
Excuse me.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I've left Lovina and I've run into some rain, so pulled over to a street side restaurant. I'm having nasi goreng, which is a spicy fried Balinese rice. So I managed to make a couple wrong turns. I think I'm now heading the right way, but I'm absolutely soaked as I drove through a proper downpour. But I'm going up over the mountains, hopefully on the way to Madui Beach. The road is just full of potholes. Full of potholes, as you can see. I should probably focus on driving. Just got directions from this lady here, and apparently I'm going the right way. I'm only an hour and a half away over the mountains through the rain, but we'll get there.
I gotta get away sometimes. Oh yeah. I got to get away.
So I'm high up in the mountains, seemingly miles away from anywhere, and I just drove through a little village, and as I went through, everyone was waving and smiling and saying, "Hello, mister." It's just amazing how friendly people are. How are you, little man? Apu kabar?
Where you go?
I'm going to Madua Beach.
Oh, to beach.
Yeah.
Ayo saya.
Apa kabar?
Masih bisa bahasa Inggris jadi kita ngomong apa ya kalau sih.
Got to get away. Gotta get up sometimes, I won't give you the feeling. Got to slip away. Blessing the place and we're natural healing. To our own special place. Got to get away from the noise of the city. I got to get away. Got to slip away to me on reality.
It's my last morning in Bali, and what better way to end than a morning of surfing. Really enjoyed Bali. It's been a great place to travel around. If you come here, definitely rent a scooter. That's a great way to get off the beaten path and get a taste of the local culture. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time.
Gotta get away sometimes. Whoa, yeah. I got